There's a kitten stuck in this room with me, and she is freaking out because she hates me. But that's okay, because I hate her, so we're even. So let's talk Kamikaze 89. Doop 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 doop. Hey yo,
there we go. Oh my god, that's so loud. Holy shit. Oh boy. Where's my bum 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 bum. Oh shit, balls. Is this loud enough? All right, so let's talk about some movies from MUBI. All right, I'm assuming this might work. Oh no, my light died. I'm gonna assume that is of reasonable. All right. All right. So, I'm so tired. So Rainer Werner Fassbinder. Fassbinder? Rainer Werner Fassbinder. I just realized I've never actually said his name out loud, which tells you what kind of film school I went to.
Fassbinder in Kamikaze 89!
So Kamikaze 89. Fuck, I didn't even write down. Fuck!
Fassbinder.
This whole daily movie thing is going great, by the way. I just want to point out that it is doing so well. I definitely am not an unshaven, poorly put together mess right now. Oh, it's free on Tubi. Well, if you don't have MUBI, go to Tubi and you can watch it for free. Wolfgram is such a great name for a director. Like, that is an amazing name. I've never seen anything else Wolfgram did. I looked at his IMDb page, and he has like 40-something directorial credits. I think a lot of that was German TV. I don't know. I don't know if he went on to do much. Let's see what else did Wolfgram get up to. Let's see. Wolfgram, that IMDb page, died in 2015. And Ich liebe das Leben trotzdem. Die Sünde der Engel. Die Spurt führt ins Verderben. Is this getting you off? All right, so Kamikaze 89. The last film to feature noted director, writer, actor, producer, I assume, Rainer Werner Fassbinder, who you probably best know as the director of Ali, Fear Eats the Soul, is a weird movie. It is fun. It's bonkers. It's sort of if you've ever read an Eastern European dystopian sci-fi novel, it's that with like no money. That's. I mean, if you want like a really just straightforward explanation of what this is, that's what you're getting. And it stars noted director Rainer Werner Fassbinder. Not in the director's chair, not as a writer, but as an actor, and he is a sweaty, disgusting mess. You can really tell that, for those who don't know, Rainer Werner Fassbinder, noted director, Berlin Alexanderplatz, Veronica Voss, the aforementioned Ali, Fear Eats the Soul. He died at a very young age, in his 30s. I'm not even going to try to... I don't remember how old he was, but he was in his 30s. He did a lot of cocaine and other drugs, and he died of an overdose. And it's very sad. And the director, I think that Wolfgram is the one that found him. That's not a funny thing. I don't know why I chuckled. This video is just me Googling things off screen. That's all this is going to be. Everything. He was a close friend. Who found Rainer Werner Fassbinder? Because I know that Wolfgram was staying with him when he died. Oh, god damn it. So Fassbinder did not actually he didn't live to see this movie finished. It came out, I think, like a month after he died. And he also didn't get to see his last film, Quarrel, until after he died. That's crazy that Veronica Voss came out the same year. Like, if you don't know who Fassbinder is, Rainer Werner Fassbinder, check him out. Like, he is, if you've ever, like, you know that whole hustle culture that you get so sick and tired of hearing about? He was like the epitome of that, but German, crazy, and a film director. He put out so much work that it literally killed him. Like, he died with notes for his next project and a cigarette in his mouth just died. And don't get me wrong, I'm not romanticizing that. That's bad. You shouldn't do that. Like, if he had just slowed down a bit, maybe he would still be making fucking movies. But no, he's dead because he did a lot of drugs to keep up with his hectic work schedule, which included acting, being the lead actor in a fucking fucking dystopian sci-fi movie. The same year that he had 2 movies come out. Like, how... Just think about, like, how... Like, if you're young, you don't realize how fast time goes by. But, like, just imagine, like, time goes by pretty fast. And he was just pumping these things out. Like, I cannot imagine. Like, there's other directors who did stuff like that. Like, Jess Franco lived to a ripe old age and did a similar thing where throughout his life he was pumping out shit. But Fassbinder was putting out good stuff. Like, he was putting out amazing work right up until the day he died. I don't know why. I'm spending so much time just trying to figure out who found him. He was using drugs and alcohol as a way to cope with the schedule. On the night of 9th to the 10th, so like midnight around, June 1982, Wolfgram, director of the film Kamikaze 1989, which starred Fassbinder, was staying in his apartment early that evening. Fassbinder retired to his bedroom. He was working on notes for a future film, Rosa L. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. At 3:30 a.m., when Julian Lorenz arrived home, she heard the noise of the television, but she could not hear him snoring. Okay, so it was Julian Lorenz that found his body. I don't put a lot of time and effort into knowing the personal lives or how directors died, but I was just curious. And you got to witness that, so good for you. I haven't had a haircut in so long. My head looks like a penis. So, let's see my notes for Kamikaze 89, directed by Wolfgram. Just to make this a little personal for a moment, I wish I'd seen this before I made Fatal Future, which was my first feature film, co-directed with my good friend Sean Doyle as Mitch Keane, was our pseudonym for the directorial chair. And it was our kind of cyberpunk dystopian take on Neil Breen movies. You'll probably hate it if you ever watch it, but that's okay.
The energy. The energy!
I wish I'd seen this first because as I was watching it, I was like, there's so much here that I would have just fucking ripped from this fucking film to put in Fatal Future. Like, I would have had such a gay old time with this. So it's about this detective played by Rainer Werner Fassbinder, and his name is Jürgen, I think. Isn't it Jürgen? I watched this morning, and I've spent the whole day with my wife, and now I'm so tired. I just want to die. And my notes are terrible. This is the worst notes I've taken. This is why I take notes, because without them, I am useless. I forget names. Like Janssen? Lieutenant Janssen, I think is how you say it. So Lieutenant Janssen, he is this basically detective, kind of noirish type, loves leopard print, has a leopard print suit, has a leopard print grip for his gun, has leopard print in his car, loves leopard print. It's never explained why. That's fine. I don't care. I don't need that explained. That is a character quirk that just, chef's kiss, is amazing. Plot is mostly inconsequential. You just kind of got to sit back and enjoy the bizarre visuals. If you remember, if you ever saw Jubilee, which was released by Criterion, I don't remember the director's name, but Jubilee is similar in that it has like this kind of punk rock aesthetic. It doesn't really seem to give a shit. It throws most film rules out the window. The editing in this movie is god-awful, and that's okay, but it is really bad editing. Also, there is a constant smudge on the camera lens throughout the entire film. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how at no point. I guess they use the exact same lens for every scene, and they never caught it because it's there constantly. And it looks like a smudge on the camera lens. It does not look like something that happened in post. It does not look like anything other than a smudge on the camera lens. Do you like this robot penis that's in front of my face? Let's see, blah, 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 blah. He keeps saying refrain from unnecessary remarks. And there's also a little detail. A lot of the set design, I can't really tell if it's just 1982 Germany or if it's actually them trying to look futuristic. It's almost impossible to tell most of the time. Especially since the budget's so low that it's like only had to use like practical locations for a lot of this. So it's hard to tell when there's set design versus just normal Germany. But there's this one bit, the logo for the police has a thumbs up, and Fassbinder always does the thumbs up. It's sort of like a Nazi salute allegory because, of course, this is about a kind of Orwellian society that he works in. And I really want refrain from unnecessary remarks on a t-shirt with the police thumbs up sign, which I realize is, now that I'm thinking about it, is practically like putting a swastika on myself. But most people won't know that. So, you know, there's that. The people that do, they're going to give me some snide looks. And in theory, you know, invite me to join like a fun club or something. Another great quote, an overdose, too much sugar in his dreams. Beautiful. So that's pretty much all my notes. This is so much fun. It's basically about this Lieutenant Janssen who is investigating a bomb threat at this big building that is basically the center of this society. It's never really, I don't think it's ever just said where it takes place, but it's very much Germany. And there's a bomb threat on the 31st floor, and there's a murder, and I can't actually tell you the plot of this movie. It's so inconsequential. It doesn't matter. At some point, my brain just kind of switched off, and I was just like, "Fuck yeah, man! Just keep on rocking and rolling." I honestly might rewatch this if I have time before before it leaves MUBI, just because I want to watch it on weed. I would love to just get slammed on marijuana and watch this film because I bet it is so fun. It's fun sober, but I bet it'd be fun with a little bit of substance assistance. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do that because tomorrow I begin my tenure as an official stay-at-home dad. My wife goes back to work, so I'm stuck here with the child, which, you know, is good for my work because I can't really go anywhere, but I also have to take care of a child. So, you know, pros and cons. I love my baby boy. He's so sweet. Show a picture of me and my baby boy. Isn't that cute? Look at that cute little piece of shit. I love you, man. This has been the worst movie vlog yet, and we're only 3 in, so that's good. If you're very strict about narrative flow, if you only like your movies to be like film, then you might hate this. But if you love like anarchy and you love movies that just say, fuck it, man, you'll probably love it. So, you know, check it out. It's not the best I've seen this month so far, but it is definitely really fun, really weird, and it stars Werner Fassbinder as a sweaty detective with an alcohol problem in a future dystopia that was made in 1982 and so looks so gloriously silly and 80s. He has a cell phone that's the size of a laptop. It's amazing. Just check it out. A lot of fun. 30 more days on MUBI. Watch Kamikaze 89. And I might stop doing this. Like, subscribe, hit whatever buttons you need to hit. This is not a channel for children, so you can comment as well. Oh, we live in the Wild West. Ah!